Good morning, everybody. Michael, the Mastery Assassin here. Here we talk about entrepreneurship, mindset, and building a better, healthier you. You know, I the whole purpose of me starting this channel, was to create vlog style. You guys get to know me and my crazy personality, and also me being me. I feel great mentors and great leaders, they can shine in their own light without capping their mentees and students. I want you guys to be greater than me. As you can see, I'm currently in a hard spot, but I just want to let you guys know why I haven't been posting stuff. If you follow me on Facebook, I do Facebook Lives, very consistent there. That's where I make the bulk of my organic income. But I started this year with the mission of making my YouTube channel consistent. I'm almost to 30 subscribers. I want to say I'm grateful for every single one of you guys, and I look forward to building that, to the hundreds, to the thousands, and the more to come. Basically, in a nutshell, yesterday I had surgery at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I ended up getting out of surgery at 4:45. My whole left buttock down to my mid-thigh was cut open. I had a really bad infection that got in me. I had a bite. So, in a lack of better terms, something big with a large bite got me. So, this is day 5, but in the last 5 days, on the second day, because the first day I didn't feel it, the second day I started bleeding out profusely. I lost a lot of blood, and then I started to grow a huge fever. On the third day, like when Jesus rose, my fever got to 102.9. I had touched 103, and it was just going up and up and up. So I decided, after blooding out on 3 different towels, I said, you know what, tomorrow, on day 4, I'll come in to the ER, because I know it's really bad. And so I did that. If you go to my Facebook page, Michael Leonard, there's right before I go to surgery, it's called My Heart, I put out. I didn't plan on crying, but I just let my heart out there. I know my purpose. Like, I had a life, like, I died, and I seen, like, my life flash before my eyes. It was crazy. And I know my purpose into this world. I know this is what I'm meant to be doing. I'm a mentor. I'm someone that gets the best out of people. I don't believe in sending people to the college trap. If you have the money to do so, I encourage you to do what your heart desires. But a lot of people, that's not the case. And a lot of people fail. So if I can help the ones that they're entrepreneur-minded and hearted to become massively successful, that's why I'm in this world. I feel that someone that can help people see their families more often, spend more time with their kids. If they have kids, I don't have kids, but if I did, I'd be able to have a lot of time with them, because my office is everywhere. I don't have, I was in my deathbed, but, I battled through. So I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know, because you guys are like family, and I gotta think about that. I can't just, not. That's not what I do. So Um, I want to appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me. If you guys are also connected to my Facebook page, you guys will be more up to date, so because I post a lot there. Here, just like vlogs, so over there when I do lives, but I also do 24 hours and post and just good stuff. And if you want a way to create income, there'll be a link down below. If you love CBD products and hemp products and essential oils and what I need right now, different vitamins and minerals and just all sorts of great stuff, you can check it out. If orders over 100 CV, I have a ton of $25 gift cards. And we have a lot of products that are $30 and under. And if you know CBD stuff, that's pretty much ridiculous. You're not going to see that. You're not going to find that. So, and unlike our competitors, I won't mention any names. That's currently going through a lawsuit right now. But if you happen to be in that company and you want a better source of income, let me know. Message me, because I get it. You could still drink the Kool-Aid and realize it's not good. Realize maybe I should maybe you had a slap of I don't know, maybe you had like a midlife crisis. The car almost ran like a sign, and I'm joking. Hopefully that didn't happen. Anyways, I'd love and be honored to have you on my team. And honestly, making 6 to 7 figures here is very, very, especially if you're a well put together leader. You're with a great upline. And honestly, with me, I go with the best. So I have, because I want all my people to succeed. I really do. But I also am a realist. I know people don't put in work. So if you're that type of person, shoe fits, wear it. Just know, I treat this like a business. Even when I'm down and out, I promote, I do my thing. I love it. Like, I stand behind it. Like, I don't do anything I don't stand behind. And a lot of people go to a job that they hate and it makes them miserable and sick, and they stand behind it. Even if they don't, every time you go there, you're making them rich. So think about that. But yeah, so I just wanted to make this quick video real fast. And yeah, I appreciate your support, your prayers. And yeah, if you connect with me on Facebook, you'll get more updates. I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know a gist of why I've been promoting and posting. So I took 2 months off, or a month off, of posting YouTube videos, because I do pacing. I post, and then I'll wait and not post, because I make the bulk of my income doing paid advertisement, as I said, and this is kind of like charity, kind of like to help the people that are in the 95% that aren't making it, potentially get to see me and I can help them build. So if I don't get it through the paid advertising, my future 6 and 7 figure earner can come through here and be like, I can work with him, because I don't have time to waste your time. I want to make you, I want to help you. I don't want to make you do shit. I want to help you to become the best you can be. And if that's something you vibe with, I'm good with that. I'm a mentor. I'm not a slave driver. I'm not gonna force you to do anything. If you don't have an open mind, don't want it. Don't, you can be a hard ass to somebody else. I've been doing this for 8 years, about to go on 9, and I don't plan on stopping. So I appreciate every single one of you. You know, I do this to let you guys know. You guys think you gotta show up in some sort of fancy, over-the-top manner. You just gotta be you. Just get on. If you have an offer that it literally changes lives, why would you not share it? You know, that's what's keeping you poor in the first place. The difference between rich, middle class, and poor. Poor people are selfish. They really are. You know, oh, I know a lot of great poor people. I know a lot of great rich people. I know a lot of evil rich people. I know a lot of evil poor people. Oh, you thought you were safe middle class? No, fuck you. Yeah, I know a lot of good middle class people. And a lot of horrible, you know what I mean? There's horrible people in every class. And just like with cops too, with the Black Lives Matter movement, I'm not trying to step on any toes. I'm not gonna pick a side. I'm not, screw it. But you're a black man. Nah, nigga, I'm milk chocolate. I melt in your mouth, but not in your hand. And I'm sassy. And I don't suck on the government's dick. All right. I have fuck you money. That means I have money that I don't need a boss, and I'm self-made. I come from a poor family. Like my yeses are my yeses, and my no's are my no's, and I wasn't coached by no damn white man. Okay, I was mentored by a lot of white men and black men and women, and just fuck that whole situation. Just I learned from the best, and if you classify as the fucking best, 9 times out of 10 I studied from you. I learned from you in some way, shape, or form, and that's something I take with pride and honor. That's the only way you're going to build, by being with the people that know what they're doing, that are highly successful, and they love what they do. I love what I do. I love outworking the competition, and it's not really outworking if you love what you do. So I will combat day and night ignorance. I just want to make this world a greater place. I want the mom of 6, 7, 10. I want the dad of 9, 12, 50 kids to just be able to afford his kids a great life. And you can't afford if you don't have the TP, trading capital, trading potential. That's what I call money. That's how I view money. The more you have, it is the more choices you have. And a lot of you guys have scarcity mindset. And I want to teach you how to let your money work for you. But I can't teach you shit if you're not coachable, if you're not teachable, if you're not, because even my mentors starting out, like, I wasn't the best student, but I was the student that worked the hardest, the longest, and I was the most consistent. So, that goes a long way. You don't have to start off a genius. I sure didn't. But I was consistent, and I always asked questions again and again and again if I didn't get it until I got it. So, I work with a lot of people. I worked with an 87-year-old for 8 hours straight, overnight, because she didn't know what a computer was, but she so desperately wanted to get it. I'm not going to take your learning opportunity away. Aren't you tired, dearie? No, Grandma, we got this. You don't understand how I do it. I go hard. I care for my clients. I care for my students. I care for my mentees. And I care for those that I do business with. If you're in business, it's to make profits. If you're not in business to make profit, regardless on your reason of why of doing business, you're going to fail. Because if you don't have a plan to succeed, you have a plan to fail. It's all good that you want to help all the gingerbread men grow back their feet, but if it's not making you income, you're going to go bust, and you're a non-profit. And if you're a non-profit, you still need to sell. You still need to find donators. So you still need to create what? Income. All right, it's just a fancier word. It's called donations. All right, so don't give me that line of bullshit. I've been in business for too fucking long, and I'm not a guy you want to combat. Like, I eat, breathe, and shit business. Like, I want to be known as the one. I want to be one as the known that made the most millionaires. Sorry, I'm really passionate, but I'm trying to get it out. I'm not gonna let this beat me. I'm gonna beat it. I want to be known as the one that made the most millionaires and billionaires in this whole world by the time I'm done. You know, and then the next one, I want my successors to do the same. You know, that is my contribution to this world. And I want to have fun doing it. I want to laugh. I want to improve. I want any person that I come in contact with. I don't want to be like, even as a patient, I want to be the best patient they ever had. You know, I'm just me. I'm a light. I'm not a person that, nah. Like, I look at the great things in life, and not just that. I know that we're all worth building. I know, but here's the also catch-22. I also know there's people that aren't worth our time, and I tell my students, and what to look for, what to stay away from, because there are people that are just, they're stuck in their own misery, and you'll never be able to help them out until, maybe they're on their deathbed one day, and they realize the change of heart, and they remember your reach out from long ago, and you may get an unexpected phone call. I just hope you are ready with an opportunity that I have, to meet their call. A lot of you guys, though, don't. A lot of you guys, though, are selfish in your middle class job, and just you and your family alone are secure, and that's it. You're struggling to pay your big ass house mortgage, which is pretty much a casket for the living, and you're okay with that. You're okay with sucking on Uncle Sam's dick, and you're okay with, being a few paychecks away from not being good and stressing about bills, and when the kids want something, you have to find the cheaper alternative or nothing at all. That to me, no. If there's a will, there's a way. And if you could buy your fancy Gucci bags and all this other stuff, you should be also building your passive income streams. So Warren Buffett has like 72 of them, and there's not much more I could say to that. I know I'm constantly building, and so the advice I can give is, try. I'd rather try to fail for my family. There's no failing to it if you're with a great mentor and leader and you take their advice and you follow. Like, that's your fault you fail. You don't follow directions. This isn't like school. You're not learning not to get paid. You're learning to get fucking paid. There's the difference. You work at a job learning how to flip burgers for minimum wage, and your time is worth so much more. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, regardless if I'm talking to the poor, middle class, or the rich, listen, I have a ton of CEO friends and people that are rocking it, doctors even, that I've gotten on my team. So, I'm not a stranger for professionals. It's crazy, and what's the most part is, most doctors, they end up quitting when they start when they reach their current income with passive income streams, and that's mind-blowing that they spend 8 years. Well, I think it's because they're really mad at how fast they get it, and then I'm laughing, but that even just, I don't know, that just proves the point. Like, numb-braining work, and here you're making a bigger difference. Like, doctors, they do make a difference. I felt that firsthand, but that's the only exception. I'd say go to college or something you're going to actually apply, but not for a bigger paycheck. You do that by being an entrepreneur. You're not going to save your way to $1 million, and you're not going to work your way to $1 million. So, not the 9-to-5 route. You're making your boss $1 million, but you're making pennies. So If you're okay with that, continue doing that. I also say this: if you love where you're working, keep doing it. But you can also do this on the side. And even when this is outdone your current job, you can still do your job because you love what you do. Teachers, you see what I did there? Because here's the thing: I have a strong heart for teachers. I have a strong heart for people that teach our next generation. But the truth of the matter is, they're scripted. They're scripted on what they can teach them. They're limited. So this gives you a little more power, and they can't, so yeah, especially special ed teachers. Those teachers are amazing. Like, I love special ed kids. Like, they're freaking awesome. So I was the only jock in my school. I was the only captain that, like, I hugged. Dude, I sat, I didn't do it because I felt fucking pity. No, I treated the special ed kids in my class like I did my own friends. Like, fuck that. Like, I go hard. Like, they're all laughing. Like, and then this just touches my heart. I have to share this. One of the kids said he had Asperger's, and he said you don't. I can tell. He said, you're genuine. He said, I could tell because you don't treat us like others treat us. They talk to us like we're stupid. I said, brother, I talk to you like you're a fucking person. He started crying. Then I cried, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't do what everybody else does. I don't follow the sheep. I don't do it. And if I say that and you're a sheep and that offends you, that's why I'm successful. Like, and it's your turn to follow a right shepherd. So hopefully I can unfuck the sheep out of you and you can become a shepherd too. But yeah, I want you to be better. I don't say that to be mean. I say that to be direct. So yeah. Yes, I'll get paid if you buy anything. Yes, I get paid handsomely. I use paid advertisement too. So I'm getting paid with or without you, but I'm just letting you know I would love to teach you my 8 years of experience on top of your own, because you're going to learn how to do things, I'm not just expecting you to survive off my tit, I do have pretty strong pectorals, but I look great naked, so this is still sex appeal, but I'm, but yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Share this video with a friend, family, somebody that you know that hates their job and they want a better way to create income. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Comment down below what's stopping you from being successful. What's stopping you? What's keeping you where you're at? Is it not a lot of money? Like, go hard, and then you can private message me in Messenger and we can talk about finances a little deeper, since it's a more personal setting, and I can guide you on what you can do, what you can and can't do, what you need, and we'll set a course of action for a success plan. And I got this, Fun fact, a little bit about me, So so 2020, I took what's called the Homeless Challenge. So basically, I donated all my sources of income. I cut off all my sources of income 2020, the first of 2020. And then I donated all of it to a charity that I believe in. And after I did all that, I had nothing to my name. And I took the challenge to go homeless. I chose a random location. I was in New York at the time, but I came to Fort Wayne, Indiana. Never been here before in my life. No significant reason why Fort Wayne, Indiana. Just randomly chose. It could have been Texas. I don't matter. But I chose here. And so I'm gonna write a book about this experience too. My first 2 months was survival, and my handicap was, since I already knew business and everything, I wasn't going to start entrepreneurship again until 8 months. So that way, I can prove, one, I could survive, and two, I can, because I never really consistently did 9 to 5 work. It never stuck with me. It's making someone else rich for pennies. I just never did it. But I wanted to give it the old college try and see what Kool-Aid you 9 to 5ers are drinking to make you want to stay, working like slave drivers and paycheck slaves. So then so the first 2 months, it was brutally cold. I survived. I did any way of survival, so food, water, and shelter. Lack of shelter. I could tell you, a lot of cold nights, a lot of times my hands thought they were going to get frostbite. And it really tested my convictions, my will to survive and my will to persevere. And also on the first month, because you gotta understand the characters I'm around, my phone was stolen. So any way out, any contacts from the big guys, my CEO friends, out of the window. Michael was officially dead in a sense. So I had no plan B. I had no backup plan. I had no out. Because I don't remember numbers. And I wasn't going to get on social media until 8th month. So, not the 8th month, the 5th month, or 6th month, yeah. So I can slowly start prepping for the 9th month. I had 3 months to build a client base and then go hard as I did. And month 2, I'm reflecting, so much crazy stuff happened. Like, I wouldn't wish homelessness on anybody, but I needed to do it because it's different having a 6 or 7 figure earner going from a penthouse in New York down to nothing. It's different. But all my mentors, they've had points in their life where they went in debt and bankruptcy. I never had that. I never done that, but I wanted to taste financial defeat, not willing financial defeat where I just, spend money that's like, the only time I'm spending money, OPM, other people's money, is when I'm spending it to make more money and helping them make more money, and I'm making more money. Does that make sense to you? If it isn't about that, I don't want it. So real estate, investing, like a broker, not a brokerage, but a firm. No. Oh my gosh. I got this. I'm gonna remember the name. So real estate and in investing, you give money to, my gosh. I know this because this is what I plan on making in February. Or I did plan on making it in February of last year. But last year is what I came up with the idea of 2 years out, but with this year being, it's called a broker, a fund, a fund, a mortgage fund. I'm trying so hard, guys. Like, see that? That is a commitment of a leader that wants to get the right information out. All right? If your people aren't doing that, and I'm okay, because I know at the end of the day, I know what I'm talking about. So, man, what's it called? I might have to phone a friend. You ever see that game show? You got retail traders. You got the big guy traders, the corporate traders, like you doing Wall Street, hedge fund. Boom, boom. Who problem solved? This guy. I was going to create a hedge fund. I plan on creating a hedge fund because I love trading. You know, I'm great at it, and I know the management side of things. I understand how to build a team of great traders, and I get the process. You know, I want to help older people secure their nest egg. You know, help them like 8% in a year. That's crazy. I want them to make more than that. So I know my skills and my team's skills would be great because I learned from the greats. So it just makes sense. You want to put your money with people. Like if you're not going to take the time to learn the skills yourself, at least give it to the people that are learning the skills, so that way your money is not just laying in the bank collecting dust, pretty much nothing. And you also got man, that is crazy. Like when your money decreases in value, I know what I'm trying to say. I'm all doped up on different stuff, but I'm trying to get it out there. You know what? I'm not going to. I know what I'm trying to say, and if you understand what I'm saying, that's great. I know you do. Maybe you don't. That's fine. Talk to me when my mind 100% I'll be sharp again. I really. Man, that's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug so much. These are stuff that I should know. Deflation. You could tell I was the kid in the front of the class that raised his hand every time. My teachers hated me. They loved me but hated me. They're like, let someone else talk. Yeah. I just know what I know. Alright, but yeah, deflation's gonna beat you. And if you're not out beating inflation with your profits, you're not doing a good job. So yeah, so that's later in the future when I create a hedge fund. But I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you didn't laugh at me too hard. But even if you did, that's fine. I'm just being me. Here's a little cheers of morphine. Because I'm in a lot of pain still, but I'm good. And yeah, I'll see you guys. I know I said that already, but it's hard to let you guys go because that's just how I am. So, alright, I'll officially let you guys go now. Bye.